What the? Holy dude, what the is going on? Yeah. Oh my God.
Pretty girl, you are the light of my life. Pretty girl, you are the light of my life.
Odds it wipes off.
Pretty girl,
0.
you are the light of my life.
He knows. When you know, you know. All this auto features. You think this thing would have started up earlier?
Pretty girl, you are the light of my life. Pretty girl, you are the light
We'll warm up quick.
of my life. Pretty girl, you are the light of my life. Pretty girl, you are the light of my life.
Say where we're at. Day 2, boys. Norway. Oslo, snow. Coldest place on earth, slickest place on earth. Bunch of legends here today. It's about to get crazy. I think it's the earliest we've gotten on hill since the tour started.
By far.
By far, 10 o'clock. Literally nobody here. You guys saw yesterday, this place is the dream. About to get loose. We gotta get a temp gauge going. It's chilly. All right, guys, before we jump into this edit here that I actually just whipped up, we got to break some stuff down. The most confusing day of snowboarding you're about to watch, which we're pretty decent snowboarders, so when we're not doing that good, I feel like you guys are still going to be super hyped on it, and I just made the most fun style edit ever. But to give a breakdown of really what was going on this day and to explain a little stoke for you guys, me and Jack were so off. We felt like we were landing nothing. We got like 6 to 8 runs in each, and we only landed like a few things. And it was a combination of not listening to our bodies and wanting to get to the slope on time and wanting to get there when we heard that the conditions were good, and then just having on the back burner all these things that we needed to do. We had a podcast we filmed on the chairlift that we wanted to edit. I had a DJI and a GoPro, and I had to do this DJI GoPro edit. We had this Sony. We had all these SD cards that needed to be reformatted, so it just felt like we shouldn't have shown up at the mountain when we did, but we went anyways. And I feel like there's a little piece of information in that, which is like, you gotta listen to the universe, you gotta listen to nature, you gotta listen to God, you gotta listen to yourself. And when you feel like you're not on it, sometimes you should just have fun. You should back the tricks down a little bit. You should just cruise around with your friends. Maybe just film your boys. If you got a bunch of clips of yourself recently and your boy's more on it, maybe film your homie for the day and just accept the fact that you're not always gonna be on point. So this edit is an absolute banger. I just finished it up. I made it as fun as possible. I threw in a bunch of bails. I was just telling the people about our down day here that we had whipped up to be a fire banger edit. And Jack was actually reminding me, he was like, yeah, that was that terrible day that we had when we were just completely off. And I was like, no, dude, this day was top to bottom fun. One of the most epic edits ever. And he's like, hey, dude, whatever you think.
Well, I knew that it was going to be one of the best edits ever. It just sometimes feels like, oh man, nothing's going our way. we're not lacing tricks. And then you watch the video and it's always banger, banger, banger.
And what happens when you're not lacing tricks? Like, is it that big of a deal? What is the little tip you have if you're on a down day, though? If you're not on point and you ride 7 days a week and one day is off, what's a tip you got for the people to mellow out? How did you manage that day, coming off all those rails early like you did?
Well, first of all, you just gotta go back to the basics sometimes. Do a 50-50. Do a board slide. Do a front lip. Do it with as much dripping steez as you possibly can. That'll get the confidence back, and then you take that confidence, you run with it, bring it on the rest of your day.
And if it doesn't happen,
then you start stripping all your clothes off. Wear the t-shirt.
I actually did that.
Off.
I was so off of it that I took off my face mask, my gloves, my jacket, my long sleeve, and everything. Me and Jack actually split up. We needed a couple breaths to ourselves. He took the chairlift. I did a couple hikes because I was just like, what is going on right now? He felt the energy of me, and he's like, I need to let this kid breathe. And literally, when you don't have all that protective gear on, it makes you focus and hone in and put your tricks down more on point. So I wasn't going to even throw that out there, but maybe a tip is, as well, is to de-layer and just start wearing almost nothing and perform as good as you can on ice. It makes you have to land your trick. And if not, just accept it. You know, we snowboard every day. We're trying to be healthy. If you're off point one day, it's going to be all right. You're going to ride again. Just don't push it too hard if you can't get in the vibe, because there's always tomorrow. Truckee.com.
Arctic.
Weather.arctic.com. .net.
.gov.
Where's the Aurora lights? Are we ever gonna see these things, dude?
My app says there's a good chance. It's that one.
All right, enjoy the edit. It's a banger. It's fun. It's as good as we could have done. Shoo. No warm-ups. No warm-ups. We ain't getting warm in here. I'm just going through the middle hoodie so that way it's not near my mouth so I don't get all this like...
Testing, testing. I'm going to the left. What are you listening to?
Daddy.
Put it at a coop for the butt.
I was a new she's on it.
Oh, it's the other one.
Backside hack.
Holy dude, what the is going on?
Let's go. Good one. Wow. We gotta get in that fjord, dude.
Oh yeah.
Been here too long to have not gone in the fjord.
You said we've been here too long?
Yeah.
Yesterday? Let's do it. Okay, yeah, you're right. When's the premiere?
That's a good question. We should figure that out.